Hello guys and welcome to a new YouTube video. So today I'm actually going to come to YouTube videos. The first one is going to be a Taylor Swift song tier list. This is what I'm doing. So that's going to be this is the first video I'm going to film. I'm going to rank every single one of Taylor Swift songs because she releases midnight in what's the date of the day? She releases this night. I'm gonna forget the date. In 13 days? 13 days, I think it is. Which is because it's 21st. No, sorry, 12 days. No, it's 13 days. What am I actually talking about? 13 days. And I'm so excited. I love that track's get released, and I'm so I love all the names because I'm sitting there looking at it. I'm like, I could not even think of a song lyric to this, like, in that kind of thing. Like, your own kid, who comes up with a song? Yeah. So when it comes to Taylor Swift, I get a bit really excited, as you can tell. But yeah, so I've been wanting to do this for ages, and I can't last night because I'm going out tonight. My other video is going to be doing a new makeup technique, which I haven't decided what I'm doing for that yet. So, bit scared because I am going out, so I can't fuck up. But yeah, I thought this would be fun because who doesn't love Taylor Swift? So I don't know how I'm going to show this, but like, I have got 5 rankings. So the top one is my absolute faves, Iconic, Love. And then if we go down, we've got like, skippable, not my cup of tea. Now there's not going to be many in each one, but like in the 2 bottom ones, because I love Taylor Swift. But I thought this is just me personally, right? I know a lot of you probably aren't going to agree with this, right, my kind of ranking, but this is my personal ranking and how much I love Taylor. So we're just going to do it that way. So we're going to start from the very start of debut, and we're just going to skip in between, and because I did go through the time and make the Spotify. So obviously first we have got Tim McGraw. So we love a bit of Tim McGraw. So I am going to put him in Iconic, because personally it's not an absolute favourite of mine. I do love it, but it just goes at one more high level that it's Iconic. Then we've got Picture to Burn, which I've also put in Iconic because that bridge alone is iconic. It is iconic. It's one of her older songs that I absolutely adore. Like, it's just, there's so many that I'm like, you know what, yes. So then we've got Teardrops on My Guitar, which I am going to put into Love, I think is, because I do love it, but I don't think it's as iconic as the other two, and it's not one of my absolute faves. Like, that is the way I've went with it. So then we've got A Place in This World. Oh, sorry guys about that. Now I like it. I don't love it. I don't dislike it though. I do like it. Like, my like is like, I do like it and I do know the words, but I'm not like, I don't love it. Like, I don't go, oh my god, every time it comes on, but I do like it. Place in This World. Then we have As Cold As You, which I have also put in like, because I don't love it again, but I do very much like it. It's a good song. It's a good, like, I do really love her debut album. It's not my favourite album. I actually don't know what my favourite album is. See, when I was doing this, I was like, what is my favourite album? Like, I can't figure it out. Then we have Tied Together with a Smile, which I've also put in like, because again, same sort of thing, is that I like it, but I don't love it. So currently I've got more likes in the debut album than I do. But I think my love category is the biggest. Like, I think my love category is biggest. So next we've got Stay Beautiful. Oh no. Yep. Okay. Oh no, sorry. I skipped out on a song. I have skipped out on the outside. See me? Right, okay. So, funny that I have skipped out on the outside because I have put the outside in the skippable. Now, don't come for me. It's just not my kind of thing. Like, I like it, but it's so easy to skip. Like, it's one of these songs that I'm just like, you're there. But it just doesn't. I'm gonna still get cancelled for this, but yeah, skippable. And I've also put Stay Beautiful and skippable. Very, 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 very sorry guys, but I do feel this way. Now the next one, this is one of my all-time faves. And do you know how I fell in love with it? I'll tell you the story, right? I fell in love with this because, like, I was watching a Taylor Swift Reputation tour video, movie on Netflix, and crying because I wasn't there in real person, but it's fine. But I was watching it, and she done the remix, well not a remix, she done that Should Have Said No part, and I'd listened to Should Have Said No before, of course, but I was kind of like, found a new love for it, and I was like, oh, that's so good. So then I started loving it even more, and I was like, I listened to it all the time. It was my song. Like, it's on my You Should Be I'm the Hot Ex thing. Like, it's literally on all my Bad Bitch albums, because I'm just like, yes, You Should Have Said No. So You Should Have Said No is the first one to go in my absolute faves. Yep. Because it is one of my absolute faves. Oh, came in. Okay, so then we've got Mary's song. Okay, personally, this is not my cup of tea. I have put this in not my cup of tea, which is the bottom ranking. I have to say though, I think I only have 2 songs in there. Maybe 3. Because it's just not my cup of tea. But so, and in the skippable, I think I've only got 9. So I'd like to say I'm a very, very, very big Taylor Swift fan. So our song I have put in iconic, because how iconic is our song? Like it's just so iconic. Like, it's one of these songs that you know, and you're just like, yes, that's so iconic when it comes on. So. And then we have got I'm Only Me When I'm With You. I believe I have put that in love, because I do quite love that song, yeah. And I have put also Invisible in it, because I do love these 2 songs. They're one songs that just come on and I'm just like, I just bail away at them. Like, they're just one of the kind of songs. They're not like my absolute faves, like I wouldn't listen to them all the time, but I do really love them. And then we've got A Perfectly Good Heart, which I've also put in love, because I do love that song as well. Oh, we've just got one more song in debut to do, which is Teardrops on My Guitar pop version. Well, let's start it off. So we've got Fearless, which I have put in iconic. Believe this is very political and relevant. Yeah, I have put Fearless and iconic, because it's iconic. And then we've got 15, which I've put in like, because again, it's not in love, but I do like it. And then we've got Love Story, which I've put in iconic, because nothing is more iconic. Okay, so we shall put it in my ranking. I think the pop version is a like. There we go. Okay, so we have finished debut, and this is what it currently looks like, guys. So, I would have to say the debut is like a love album. Like, it's not one of my faves, but we are on Last Kiss, which I have put Last Kiss in my absolute faves because I love Last Kiss. It always used to make me cry. I still cry a lot when I listen to it, just not as much. And then we've got Long Live, which I have put in love, because I love Long Live. Right, so now we are on to Red, which is of course Taylor's version Red. So, first of all, we've got State of Grace, which I have put iconic. I have put that iconic because I think it's so iconic. State of Grace. It's just so good. State of Grace, I put iconic. Red, I've put in love, because I love it. I've just yes. Love. I put Red in love because I love myself. That song, such a good song. Red is like my jam. And then we've got Treacherous, which I've put in like. Then I Knew You Were Trouble, I've put in iconic because it's iconic. All Too Well, the 5-minute version, I put in iconic because again it's too iconic not to. 22 I put in love because I love 22. I Almost Do, I have actually put in my face. I used to sing this all the time. It was my legit jam. It was legit the song I used to go belt my heart out to. Then we've got We Are Never Getting Back Together, so I had to put that in iconic. So we were on I Almost Do, and I was putting that in my absolute faves because I Almost Do, is that the second one in my absolute faves? So no, it's the first one, so that's fine. That is went in the right place. Right, and then we've got We Are Never Ever Getting Back Together, which I have put in iconic because it's so iconic. Then we've got Stay to Stay, which I have put in like because I like Stay to Stay. Yep, no, that was right. So I like, because I again don't love it, but I do like it. Then we've got The Last Time, which I've put in my absolute faves because I love The Last Time. That bridge in it is my favourite. It's one of my favourites Taylor Swift collabs. It is literally up there for me. Absolutely love it. And then we've got Holy Ground, which I have put in love because I love Holy Ground. Then we've got Sad, Beautiful, Tragic, which I have put in like. Now the Lucky One, I think I've put in love because I have grown a new, no, I put it in like. I've grown a new fondness for the Lucky One ever since leaving Evelyn Hugo. Everything has changed. So I put it again. And Skippable, I'm sorry, it is just skippable for me. I don't listen to it enough. I put skippable, I put that. Yep. So then we have got I like what just said is unskippable. Then we've got Begin Again, which I have put in like because I do like Begin Again. And then The Moment I Knew, I have put in iconic because The Moment I Knew is iconic. Then Come Back Be Here, I built this song every single time. That bridge is just one of my absolute faves, so I have to put in my absolute faves. Then we've got Girl at Home, which I put in love because I love Girl at Home. But I love the new version. I like I did love the old version actually, but the new poppy version is so good. Like, it is so amazing. Then we've got State of Grace acoustic, which I put in like. Now I'm not going to rank Ronan because it's not a song that should be ranked. Better Man, I have put in, I think, my absolute faves. Better Man, yes, I know it was my absolute faves because I relate to Better Man so much. So Better Man goes in my absolute faves. And then we've got Nothing New, which I have put in love because I love Nothing New. And then I've put in Babe in my absolute faves because, again, Babe is one of my absolute faves. I absolutely love Babe. It's just that bridge, it's so underrated, but it's amazing. Message in the Bottle, I've put in love. I Bet You Think About Me, I've put in iconic because that music video in itself is just iconic. Forever Winter, I've put in like because I like Forever Winter. I feel like I'm missing some here, but we'll just keep going. 28, Run, so I've put that personally, I've put that in skippable because I'm just not a big fan of it. The Very First Night, I've put in love because I love The Very First Night. And then All Too Well, 10-minute version, I'm missing one, is in my absolute faves. So again, I'm just going to go through. Because of the All Too Well 10-minute version, if that is not in one of your absolute favourite songs, looks like so far. I think so far my absolute favourite the most is Red. So yeah. Now we're moving on to 1989. Boom. So we'll start off with Welcome to New York, which I put in love, because I love Welcome to New York. Blank Space I put in iconic, because Blank Space is iconic. Then we've got Style, which I've put in my absolute favourites because Style is one of my absolute favourites. Like, I can sing Style, but my heart Style, like, all the time. So I've got Out the Woods, which I have put in iconic because that bridge in Out the Woods is iconic. Then All You Had to Do Is Stay. I put that in. What did I put in? Oh no, sorry. I put in the Out the Woods in my absolute faves. I thought I did, to be fair, but I was like, did I? So, maybe, and then we'll put All You Had to Do Was Stay is 5, and I put that in love because I love All You Had to Do Was Stay. And then in iconic is I Shake It Off because Shake It Off is iconic. Then I Wish You Would, I've put that in my absolute faves because I Wish You Would, I belted like all the time. Bad Blood, I have put in iconic because Bad Blood is iconic. Then we've got, so I've skipped out the streams because I was doing television of that. And then you've got How You Get the Girl, which I have put in love because I love How You Get the Girl. And then I've got This Love Again. I've skipped out because I've put the television of that, so I've skipped that one out. And then I've got I Know Places. There's a lot of songs missing. That's not the deluxe one, is it? No, that's why. Sorry guys, that's my fault. So I've skipped that one out. And then I've got I Know Places. There's a lot of songs missing. That's not the deluxe one, is it? No, that's why. Sorry guys, that's my fault. How You Get the Girl, This Love, I Know Places, right, which I put in love, I think. Yeah, for that. Clean, I put an iconic. Just kidding. So I put Clean and iconic because Clean is very iconic. We all know why Clean is iconic, don't we guys? Don't we? And then and next we have You Were In Love, I think. No, sorry, we've got Wonderland first, which Wonderland I put in my absolute faves because I adore. Oh no, I'm gonna have to do this and then move it up because I absolutely adore Wonderland. And then we've got You Are In Love, which funny enough I put in love because I love You Are In Love. And then finally we've got New Romantics, which I have also put in love. So I love myself some New Romantics. Then we're moving on to one of my favourite albums, which is Reputation. So we'll start off with Ready For It from Taylor Swift. Which is I have put in iconic. I think it was an iconic. Deep in my soul, that's an iconic. Iconic. And then we've got Endgame, which I have put in love. And then I've put I Did Something Bad in my absolute faves because I absolutely love I Did Something Bad. Clean, I put an iconic. Just kidding. So I put Clean and iconic because Clean is very iconic. We all know why Clean is iconic, don't we guys? Don't we? And then and next we have You Were In Love, I think. No, sorry, we've got Wonderland first, which Wonderland I put in my absolute faves because I adore. Oh no, I'm gonna have to do this and then move it up because I absolutely adore Wonderland. And then we've got You Are in Love, which funny enough I put in love because I love You Are in Love. And then finally we've got New Romantics, which I have also put in love. So I love myself some New Romantics. Then we're moving on to one of my favourite albums, which is Reputation. So we'll start off with Ready for It from Taylor Swift. Which is I have put in iconic. I think it was an iconic. Who did my soul that was an iconic? Iconic. And then we've got Endgame, which I have put in love. And then I've put I Did Something Bad in my absolute face because I absolutely love I Did Something Bad. Hi guys, so this is obviously a couple of days on from Saturday. I did film half of this video on Saturday, so it is going to be like a mixtured half. It's probably going to be a very long video actually, to be fair. I'm going to have to like cut a lot of it because it is a very long video so far. But it's something I want to do, so like I might not get a lot of views for it, which I understand because it's a very long video. But I still wanted to do it as a ranking before Taylor Swift released a new song on Friday. So in the video I think I got to, it looks like I've done 3 Reputation songs so far. So I'm on Don't Blame Me. Now I believe I put Don't Blame Me again is one of my favourites. And I think I put it in iconic, if I'm right. Iconic. No, I didn't actually. Did I put in love then, maybe? Yeah, put it in love, because I do love iconic. Same place as Endgame. So put it in love. And then we've got Delicate, which I also put in love. Yep, because I love Delicate. Who doesn't love Delicate? It's just like a jam. I would have to say I think that Reputation is my favourite album, but like I keep saying that about every album. I'm going to actually just have to count like how many absolute faves like is in one album at the end of this and see. Yeah. And then we've got Look What You Made Me Do. So I put that in iconic because that music video, everything about that was iconic. And So It Goes is in love. Gorgeous, I have put in like. Now there's nothing against Gorgeous, I like Gorgeous, it's not something I always listen to. So I put it in like, because I don't dislike it. I think it's a good song. I don't think it's skippable because I won't skip it, so I do like it. Getaway Car, I have put that in. This is hard. I feel like the Getaway Car, it's so iconic, but at the same time it is one of my absolute faves, and I put it in my absolute faves because I just can't help it. I love it so much. Anybody who doesn't like getaway card. Like, what are you doing with your life? Like, come on. And then next is King of My Heart. Personally, I love King of My Heart. It's one of my favourites. Like, it's just such, like, so good. Like, again, like, if you don't like King of Your Heart, you've just got to be having a laugh. And then we move on to Dancing with the Einstein. I have put that in, like, again, nothing against it. I do like the song. I don't dislike it. It's just not one of my favourites. Like, I don't love it. It isn't one of my favourites. Dress, I have put in love. Who's gonna love Dress? And this is why we can't have nice things. I have put in iconic. Because I think that is so iconic. I don't know, go down there. That's where I want you. And then we've got Call It What You Want, which I'm pretty sure I put in like, no, love, was it? No, I mean love. Or was it iconic maybe? Yeah, love, sorry. I see what happened. Yeah, okay. So Call It What You Want, I have put in love, and then New Year's Day, which is the final song, I've also put in love because we love New Year's Day. See, I've got the most reputation songs in love, but the most one, this is the so farness of each one. I'll go down a wee bit. Like, skipple. See, right, so now we're going to move on to, we've only got 3 albums left, and then it's just all the singles. Because, yeah, 3 albums left, and then just all the singles. So we're moving on to Lover. Oh, I put them up. Egypt. Lover. So we start with I Forgot That You Existed. Now I put that in love because I do. What is it like? I put that in. So I made these rankings on Spotify, and yeah, like, I was a bit thingy about that one because I do like it, but it's not something that I listen to like on a daily basis when it comes to Taylor's. Cruel Summer, I have put in my absolute faves. Oh no, did I put that? Oh, I might have actually put that in iconic, but I think I put it in my absolute faves. Yeah, absolute faves, knew it. Because even though it is an iconic song, I love that little bit extra when it's like in my absolute faves. I remember when Lover came out, I was absolutely obsessed. I think I was actually on holiday when Lover came out. I was in Magaluf when Lover came out. I was in Maga with my friend Katie. I was obsessed when it came out. I was like, oh my god, this is such an amazing Taylor album. I was obsessed. Like I have been with like every single Taylor album, like every time. And like when Midnights comes out, you know, next week I'll be absolutely I think I'll cry. But I'm gonna like, okay, so like my plan is Lover, I've put in love, Lover and love. My plan is to basically so our first song is about Friday. I just can't remember what one she's releasing on Friday. She's releasing a song on Friday. I need to actually remember which name it is. But she's obviously releasing one on Friday, so that's why I'm putting this out before Friday. It's only the day before Friday, I do realise that. But and then I filmed it on Saturday. I thought I would film it again like some other day, but I've just not had time. So yeah. Defo plan is to record my reaction to the one on Friday, because I won't be able to wait until the album's released to react to that. So I would react to that separately, and then I'm going to put the footage in the reaction. So there's going to be a little bit Taylor Swift going on here right now, but I'm a Taylor Swift fan, and I understand if some people don't watch that, that's completely fair. I don't wait my videos for anyone but myself, and yeah, so people are like, Taylor Swift, they can watch this one. And then the real album release, which should be out next week, which we are so excited for. There is a high chance that I will cry. A very, very, very high chance that I will cry. But we shall see. Okay, moving on. The man I have put in iconic, because that is an iconic lover song and that music video. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. The act chart used to almost make me cry. It still kind of makes me cry. So I've put that in my absolute faves, because it's again one of my absolute faves. I've put I Think He Knows in love, because I love I Think He Knows. Mr. McKenna and the Heartbreak Prince I have put in iconic, I think. Double check. Yep. Yep, iconic. And then Paper Rings I have put in love. Canary Street I've put in love. I just love all of them. Dead by a Thousand Cuts I have put in my absolute faves, because personally I love the bridge in Dead by a Thousand Cuts, and the outro is just so good. London Boy, I think I've done this again, but oh well. London Boy I've put in love, I think. London Boy. Yep. So I've not ranked Soon You'll Get Better, because again, we all know what Soon You'll Get Better was about, so I just don't think it's especially good. But I think I've just went by song number on the album, and I already did an extra one of them, because I forgot I'd done that for Red and that. So then we've got Full Squad, which I've put in. Full Squad was never one of my jams, I have to say, but I did put it in like, because I do like it. It was just never one of the songs that I went, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, you know. Need to Calm Down I put in iconic, because Need to Calm Down is iconic. Afterglow I've put in my absolute faves, because Afterglow is from my Anxiety Attachment Babes. We all know that bridge. Me I've put in Love, because I love me. It's Nice to Have a Friend I have put in Like, because I do like that song. And then finally, like, we have Daylight, which I believe I put in Love as well. So a lot of love I went in Love. Coincidence? I think not. So this is now the pro. I'm just gonna keep doing that every time, isn't it? So this is the progress so far now. there's a lot in love. I thought the most would be in love, to be fair. And then we move on to folklore. Move on to folklore. So we start with the one which I think I put in because folklore was a really hard album for me because it's like a non-skippable album. So like most of the songs. And I've put that, the one of my absolute faves. It's just one of the ones that I fell in love with the minute I heard folklore. I was just like, oh my god, Taylor, you've just done it again, haven't you? You've just absolutely destroyed me again. Are we surprised? No, because you're here. And then we've got Cardigan, which I have put in iconic because personally I think Cardigan is so iconic. Like, we all know why Cardigan is iconic. And then I put The Last Great American Dynasty. I can't remember if I put that in love or iconic. Iconic. I have put it in iconic. Because it's iconic. And then I've got Excel, which that bridge alone is just one of my absolute favourite bridges. It's just so good. I literally cannot deal when it comes to it. And then we've got My Tears Ricochet, which is also going to go in my absolute face because if people did not know, which many people do not know, I think a lot of people do know, to be fair, My Tears Ricochet is my favourite Taylor Swift song. It is my favourite song out of every single song Taylor's ever sung, which is really hard to pick. My Tears Ricochet is my favourite. It is the one I'm going to get a tattoo of. It is literally everything to me. So of course, it has to go in my absolute faves. And then we've got Mirrorball. Now I put Mirrorball in like. I do like Mirrorball, it's just not something that I absolutely adore. I know we've got some people who absolutely love it with all hearts, which is fair enough. I just personally don't. And then I have also put, then we've got 7, which I've also put in like, because again, I do like it, but it's not like one of those songs like I like love listening to. Then we've got August, which of course I have put in iconic because August is so iconic. And then we've got This Is Me Trying. I absolutely adore This Is Me Trying. So this is going in my absolute faves. Because again, I absolutely adore it. Oh no. Yes, so. And then every time, where did you get that? Then we've got Illicit Affairs, which I've put in iconic. And then Invisible String, which I have put in love, I'm pretty sure. Yep. That is the only folklore song that I've got in love. Because most of them I've either put them in iconic or my absolute faves. Mad Woman, I have put in iconic, I think, again. Because the last one, yeah, I think the rest. These are yeah, there's 2 more in iconic. Oh, I know what the other ones are. Oh, you're gonna hate me for the other ones. Oh well, maybe not all of them. Right, okay. So, Mad Woman is an iconic. Epiphany. I have put in like, because I like Epiphany. I do like Epiphany, but it's not, I don't love it. Because it was kind of the first different, and it was good, but like I love folklore, like it absolutely broke me. But it's just some of the songs I've grew in me, but some of them, it's a bit my, like I say, I think Ricochet is my absolute fave song. So like it has really good songs in it and that, but there's just some that wasn't my kind of ideal. Peace I've also put in like, because I do like Peace. But I'm afraid I have put Hoax, Skippable, because personally I just find it skippable. And I've also put The Likes in skippable. That is just how I personally feel. But all around a good album. So now we move on to Evermore, which was our last album. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah. So we've got Willow, which I'm pretty sure I've put in Love, because I love myself some Willow. Yeah. So Love goes in Love. Willow goes in Love. Champagne Problems I have put in, I want to say Iconic, because it is iconic. The bridge, everything about Champagne Problems is just iconic. And then we've got Gold Rush, which I've put in Love, because I love Gold Rush. Gold Rush is a good song, so good. 'Tis the Damn Season I have put in my absolute faves. 'Tis the Damn Season was just one of my songs. I remember when it came out, I was just like, I really liked this so much. Bridget, everything, it's just, oh. Tolerate It, I'm pretty sure I put in Love. I just love Tolerate It, to be fair. Yep. I've got quite a lot of Evermore in here. Tolerate It, I've put in Love. No Body, No Crime, I've put in Iconic, because that collab is iconic. That whole song's iconic. Happiness, I've put in Love. Love Happiness. And then I think I've put Dorothea in Love as well, because I love Dorothea. And then Coney Island, I've put in Like, because I do like Coney Island. And then I've got Ivy, which I'm going to be really honest here, when Ivy first came out, I was not a fan. I just couldn't get myself into it. And then I'd watch, I'll put the link in my, well, I'll put the link to the channel in the description, whatever. I watch Chats and Reacts, so they're a big Taylor Swift, yeah, well they react to other stuff in Taylor Swift, but that's how I first watched it, and they done like different things, and sorry guys, I'm tired. They did a bridge ranking for what's the bridge ranking? And one of the songs was Ivy, right? Now I hadn't really properly listened to Ivy, But when I watched it, I obviously like heard, I went way too close from it. I obviously heard Ivy's bridge, because I think Ivy was somewhere in the ranking. And it gave me this new love for Ivy. So then I thought, like, I listened to it again, I was just like, oh, this is... I was like, I love this now. So had to put it in my absolute faves, which, you know, I never thought Ivy would become, but Ivy's become one of my absolute faves. It's just so good. And then we've got Cowboy Like Me. Which I have put in skippable. Personally, I just don't really like it. Nothing against it again, but just not my cup of tea. Oh, no, you need to go there. No, there we go. Then we've got Long Story Short. I loved Long Story Short when it came out. I really related it to so much. So I put that in my absolute faves. Marjorie, I have put in love. Love Marjorie. Closure, I have also put in love. And then I'm pretty sure I put Evermore in iconic because title track, just so iconic. No, I put it in love. Sorry, take it completely back. Did I put? Yes. Okay. Now I remember it. Okay, sorry guys. So I put Evermore in love because I love Evermore, and then I put Right Where You Left Me in my absolute faves because I absolutely adore Right Where You Left Me. And then It's Time to Go, I put in iconic, and that wraps up every single Taylor Swift album. So we've just got the singles now. Woo! And then this video will be done. Oh guys, we've literally just got singles to go. Now, if I'm correct, the first single we've got we've got I know I was going to say, yeah, sorry. So, firstly, we've got Wildest Dreams, Taylor's version, because I didn't want to do that obviously in the 1989 version, which I did say, because obviously we do have Taylor's version of 2 of her 1980 songs. So I have put Wildest Dreams in iconic, because it is just so iconic. Oh minute, I should have showed you what it looked like before, shouldn't I? Oh god, I'm gonna take this back there. Sorry guys. This is what it looks like now. So we could probably say, based on just my absolute faves, the most one is Red, just based on my absolute faves. The based on the ones the most love would be Evermore. And based on just the iconics, it would be a tie between Fearless and Red. yeah, so yeah, but yeah, Wildest Dream I have put in iconic because so iconic. This love, the bridge, everything about This Love, it was one of my faves when it was first released, so it goes in my absolute faves. Then we've got Sad Girl Autumn All Too Well, which I put in iconic because I just thought it was iconic that she actually released something like that. I thought, Taylor, that's actually so iconic of you. Like, usually I have put Christmas Tree Farm. Is it skippable? Is it Not My Cup of Tea? Is one of the two of them. Skippable. I'm sorry. I got what I was going with, but it just wasn't my jam. I Don't Want to Live Forever, I put in, I think, Love. Or was it iconic? No, I Don't Want to Live Forever, I was in Love. Because I love I Don't Want to Live Forever. That collab was so good. And then we've got Carolina, which again is skippable for me. I just never really got into it. Crazier. So I think you'll know what this is. Carolina was the latest single she released for the book with the Crawford sing. And then we've got Crazier, which was in the Hannah Montana movie, which is obviously one of her oldest songs. So that goes in my absolute faves because I used to sing that all the time. Like, that was an old fave for me. Like, I just love it so much. So I've put that in my absolute faves. So then we've got Only the Young, which I'm pretty sure I put in Love. No, I didn't actually. Like, no. I don't think I put it in my absolute faves. Iconic, maybe? Aye, iconic. I couldn't remember which other where I put that. So I put Only the Young in iconic because that's from her Miss Americana documentary, which is so good. Go watch it on Netflix if you haven't already. Cats, Beautiful Ghosts. I absolutely love that song. It's such a good song. Renegade. That's what I could not say. By Taylor Swift and Big Machine Records. I absolutely adore this song. So I've actually got that in my absolute faves. Because again, I absolutely adore it. It's one of my absolute faves. We've got Safe and Sound, which I have put in Love because I love Safe and Sound. We've then got, which is from the Hunger Games movie. Then we've got The Joke and the Queen, which is Taylor Swift's new song with Ed Sheeran, which I love as well. And then finally, the final song, guys, is Babe, Sugarland version feat Taylor Swift, which I've put in like, so I do like this Babe version as Sugarland done, but I just prefer obviously Taylor's version. So that is us done. And oh my god, it looks so good. So I don't know when it's better to take you out the, I think it is actually better probably. So I'll be back, guys. I'm just going to take you out of this ring light and I'm going to turn it around and show it so we can see a good photo of it. Just the next section. And then we've got the love section. And then we've got the like section. Then the skippable and Not My Cup of Tea. These are just ones I added accidentally. So yeah, guys, that's them all ranked. So yeah, guys, that is today's video done with. I am going to probably edit this tomorrow because it is 11:20 at night. So I'm not going to try and edit it tonight because I start work at 9 tomorrow. So I'll edit it tomorrow. So hopefully it'll be up tomorrow because I want it to be up for the songs released. Because then it won't really be an accurate ranking, to be honest. So hopefully I'm going to release that tomorrow. It will take me a while to edit it, but I finish at 5 tomorrow, so I should have some time to edit it tomorrow. So it'll be out tomorrow. So anyway, yes, hope you enjoyed this video. Not a bit of a long one, but just wanted to show you all my favourite Taylor Swift songs, because I love Taylor Swift. But yeah, so thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. See you in the next one. Bye.